Have you ever pondered upon the current state of Christianity and its impact on the church? It's a thought-provoking question, isn't it? In many instances, we've witnessed actions from within our own community that, unintentionally, may be causing more harm than good to the faith we hold dear. The question we need to ask ourselves is, are we upholding the true tenets of Christianity? Let's dive deeper into this and understand how love, the bedrock of Christianity, is being overshadowed. The pulpit, a sacred place of spiritual guidance, has often become a stage for politics. This is a concerning trend that has emerged in recent years, where the line between faith and politics seems to be increasingly blurred. Pastors, traditionally seen as spiritual guides, have started to use their position to push political agendas. It's not uncommon to hear sermons that are less about the teachings of Christ and more about the political climate. These sermons often involve polarizing topics such as gay rights or immigration policies, creating a divide within the congregation. This political involvement is a deviation from the original teachings of Christianity, which stress love, acceptance, and unity. The Bible in the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verses 37 to 39, commands us to love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. Yet, in the midst of these politically charged sermons, where is the love? Where is the acceptance? Instead of fostering a sense of community and unity, these sermons are causing rifts within the congregation. The message of love and acceptance seems to be lost in the midst of political debates and divisive rhetoric. Moreover, this behavior is causing many people to question the authenticity of their faith. They wonder if Christianity is about following Christ's teachings or about aligning with a certain political ideology. This confusion and disillusionment is causing many to turn away from the church, further fracturing the Christian community. The pulpit should be a place of spiritual nourishment where individuals can find solace and guidance. It should not be a platform for political discourse or a stage for sowing discord. After all, Christianity is about spreading love and acceptance, not division and animosity. This political discourse from the pulpit is causing a rift, but what about the teachings of love and acceptance? It's time to return to the core values of Christianity and remember the true purpose of the pulpit. John 1:4-5 reads, "In him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it." This scripture, nestled in the opening chapter of John's Gospel, is a testament to the profound love and acceptance that forms the bedrock of Christianity. It speaks of life and light, two elemental forces that are intrinsic to our existence, and how they find their source in him. This light, it says, shines in the darkness, a beacon of hope that the darkness has never and will never overcome. Yet, we find ourselves in times where these fundamental Christian values seem to be fading into the background. The light that was meant to guide us, to inspire us towards love, acceptance, and kindness is being overshadowed by narratives of intolerance, exclusion, and fear. We are called to be bearers of this light, to love as he loved, without conditions, without prejudice. But how are we doing? Are we truly reflecting this light in our words, our deeds, our attitudes towards others? Or have we allowed the darkness of hate and fear to dim our light? The Scripture does not mince words. It does not leave room for selective interpretation. Love and light should be the guiding principles of our lives. They should dictate how we treat our fellow humans, how we respond to differences, how we navigate the complexities of our world. The Scripture is clear. Love and light should guide us, not hatred or fear. Sadly, the very people who should be spreading love are often found spreading fear and prejudice. Indeed, it's a disheartening reality that we must confront. Within certain factions of the Christian community, a disconcerting trend has emerged. A trend that veers away from the teachings of love, empathy, and acceptance that form the bedrock of Christianity. This trend is the targeted attack on the LGBTQ+ community. Let's take a moment to reflect on this. We're talking about individuals who are simply expressing their authentic selves, seeking nothing more than to be loved and accepted as they are. Yet, they find themselves the target of intolerance and hostility, often from those who claim to follow a faith that preaches love above all else. It's a dichotomy that's not only perplexing, but deeply troubling. The same scriptures that teach us to love one another as I have loved you are being twisted to justify discrimination and hatred. This is not what Christianity is about. It's not what any religion that speaks of love and acceptance should be about. But let's be clear here. This isn't about pointing fingers or laying blame. It's about recognizing the problem and seeking a solution. It's about reminding ourselves of the true essence of our faith, the core teachings of love, acceptance, and kindness that Jesus himself lived by. We've all heard the words of John's Gospel. Let us love one another, for love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. These words are not merely poetic sentiments. They're a call to action. They're a reminder that love, in all its forms, is a divine attribute. It's an attribute that we, as followers of Christ, should strive to embody in our daily lives. The question then is, why are we allowing fear and prejudice to overshadow love and acceptance? Is this the legacy we want for our faith? A faith that has for centuries been a beacon of hope and love? It is clear that there is a disconnect between the teachings of Christianity and the actions of some of its followers. The time for change is now. Let's strive to bridge this gap and let love, not fear, guide our actions. It is high time for a change, a return to the roots of Christianity, love and acceptance. We stand at a crossroads, a moment in time where we must choose the path we want to tread. It's a choice between clinging on to misplaced prejudices or embracing the expansive, compassionate heart of our faith. The essence of Christianity is not found in judgment or condemnation, but in the love and acceptance that Jesus himself taught us. It's about treating our neighbors as we would like to be treated, about showing kindness and compassion to all, regardless of who they are or where they come from. It's easy to forget these fundamental principles in the noise and chaos of the world. We get caught up in our own beliefs, our own interpretations, and forget the core teachings of our faith. But it's time to remember. It's time to return to the roots of Christianity. We need to create an inclusive, accepting community, one that welcomes everyone with open arms. A community that doesn't discriminate that doesn't judge, but instead shows love and kindness to all. It's not enough to simply preach about love. We must live it. We must demonstrate it through our actions every single day. The call for change is not just about transforming ourselves, but also about transforming the world around us. It's about setting an example, about showing the world what Christianity truly stands for. It's about proving that love can indeed conquer all, that it can break down barriers and build bridges. The call for change is a call to arms, a call to stand up for what we believe in. It's a call to put our faith into action, to live out the teachings of Jesus in our everyday lives. It's a challenge, yes, but it's also an opportunity to make a real, tangible difference in the world. So let us rise to this challenge. Let us embrace this opportunity. Let us show the world the true face of Christianity, a face marked by love, acceptance, and kindness. Let's remember the true essence of Christianity, a faith built on love, not on judgment or hatred. This channel aims to bring light to these issues and promote love and acceptance. It's a mission that I've been passionately pursuing. But life, as we all know, has a way of throwing curveballs. For me, it was a battle with COVID that lasted for 2.5 grueling years. The illness not only took a toll on my health, but also on this channel, our shared platform for change. The subscriber count dwindled, dropping to less than 600, a stark contrast to our once thriving community. It was a tough pill to swallow, but I'm not one to back down from a challenge. I am determined to rebuild this community, to continue our shared mission of promoting love, acceptance, and understanding. But I can't do it alone. I need your support. Please support this mission. Subscribe, like, and ring the notification bell. Together we can make a difference. Thank you.